if you think of a Venn diagram or whatever, AI is sort of this big circle and then machine learning is a subset of that, that is focused on, right, on, training computers to learn information, roughly in the same way that our brains do. I mean, we never can replicate that exactly, of course, but that's kind of the idea.
So I'm curious about what you've created and what its capabilities are.
Heavy rain is really hard to forecast. Models aren't always great at forecasting it. There's also the issue of, a certain amount of rain doesn't mean the same thing depending on where you are, right? Like along the Gulf Coast in Florida, an inch or two of rain is like an everyday sort of occurrence, but in parts of the West, like where I am, an inch or two of rain is a big deal. And so you want to account for that somehow in the forecast too. So what we developed was a tool that basically uses information about how rare a rain event is for a given area, and then a history of numerical weather prediction forecasts with their strengths and weaknesses, and then those historical observations, and then feed all of that into the machine learning algorithm to try and develop a probability of excessive rainfall happening.
Interesting. So how accurate is it?
It depends. In one sense, we don't have anything else like it to sort of compare it to, and so it's a big advance in that way. We certainly have some excellent success stories where the system was, putting high probabilities multiple days in advance over the area where the heavy rain ended up occurring. But there's also a lot of days where where it's not getting it right or putting the highest probabilities in the wrong place, and so that's the kind of stuff we're still working on to try and make better.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. While you're here, check out some other videos you just may like.